Bit more now on this agreement between the Inkatha Freedom Party and the ANC announced by the IFP today. Velenkosini Hlabisa is the leader of the IFP. He joins us now. Mr. Hlabisa, good evening to you. Firstly, what are the terms of this agreement? How's your agreement with the ANC actually going to work?
Good afternoon, Stephen, as well as the viewers of Newzroom Afrika. This working arrangement we arrived at with the ANC is an outcome of our consultation with 17 political parties with a view of forming a stable government that will be able to deliver services to the voters. Just briefly, in 14 municipalities, the IFP will govern alone, and in hung municipalities of about 8 municipalities where the IFP is a leading majority. This is a new proposal which we think will work better than coalition of many political parties, as we have seen the demands that are being made, as we have learned from the Nelson Mandela experience. This arrangement through the MOU will be regulated when it comes to issues of compliance. It could be budget, it could be bylaws, or any matter that is a compliance matter that no one blocks with the majority to get the budget passed after thorough engagement, but we maintain our distinct as a ruling party and an opposition. Where we are the majority, the ANC becomes an opposition. Where the ANC is leading, the IFP becomes an opposition, not a coalition.
Okay, so does this mean that your councillors will vote for ANC candidates to become Speaker and Mayor, and that the ANC will vote for your candidates to be Speaker and Mayor, or does it just mean that you won't oppose each other?
We will not oppose each other, which means we will not be voting for each other on issues of positions because we are not in the coalition.
Okay. It basically means you're parceling out municipalities between each other. This helps you. I don't know if it really is what the voters wanted, Mr. Hlabisa.
Let us take our case on 14 municipalities. They gave us a full mandate to govern. On 8 municipalities, the intention of the voters was to see the IFP a governing party, but unfortunately, we fell short of 50+1. Out of the engagement of 17 political parties, the dilemma, at one stage, a political party with 1 seat would say, I can form a coalition with you if you give me the chain of a mayor, which could not be the view of the voters, because in majority, they voted the IFP but fell short of 50+1. In some case, a person will want to be a speaker. At some case, they will say, give us your executive seat, although we do not qualify if you want us to support. Coalition have shown instability, not effective service delivery if we go to the issue of Nelson Mandela Bay. This model, which we think is the best model, where a leading party is given the responsibility to govern, but the checks and balances will be done by the second largest political party as an official opposition, and where we will be leading, we will invite all smaller parties to participate in ensuring that our democracy matures and in ensuring that we give maximum service delivery, which we promised when we campaigned during the election. Lastly,
okay.
It will be the... Oh,
I'm sorry, Mr. Hlabisa. I didn't mean to interrupt you in that way. But let me put the question to you, because I think it's quite important. How does it improve service delivery to do this? If in some councils you might have had the ability to ensure that perhaps the ANC does not govern, and in other councils they have the ability to ensure that you do not govern. Either you believe that your party, the IFP, is better at service delivery than the ANC, or you don't. If you don't, you shouldn't be contesting in any of the councils. If you do believe that your party is better than the ANC, you should be contesting against them in all the councils.
We believe that the IFP is better than the ANC in terms of service delivery. That is why people gave us more municipalities from the ANC and gave us outright majority. In those municipalities, we will showcase how good we are. But here, we are stuck in hung municipalities. If you negotiate with many political parties for a coalition, the demands are unreasonable and not in the interest of the voters. That is why we felt the two major political parties, other than forming a coalition, where the one is leading must take charge so that it becomes accountable, and the second one becomes an opposition to ensure checks and balances. This is, in our belief, is going to be the best model for South Africa, as we have seen coalition collapsing or spending more time other than ensuring service delivery.
Sure. The ANC has not said anything about your agreement in public. Not that I've seen. Maybe I've missed something. But just to be absolutely certain, Mr. Hlabisa, you signed an agreement? Or is it a verbal agreement? Is there a document between you and the ANC? Have you, is it a written agreement, a verbal agreement? Did you shake hands or touch elbows, rather, on this?
I led a delegation on Saturday to a meeting with the ANC delegation led by Kwetemantashe. We agreed on what I'm saying. At the right time for the ANC will go on public. We couldn't keep people not knowing what we have agreed on, and we indicated to them that we will be going public today because councils are sitting and we have to communicate what our people should do, because we can't keep on hung municipalities not moving forward.
Velenkosini Hlabisa, sir, thank you very much indeed for your time. The leader of the Inkatha Freedom Party.